there is a war of words taking place right now between Elon Musk, the creator of Tesla, the all-electric motor vehicle company, and the New York Times. The New York Times had Broder take the Model S, the all-electric vehicle, up the northeastern corridor, which Tesla has implemented in the past few months. Tesla started this corridor in December, and there's charging stations about every 100 to 200 miles so that you can make it basically from Washington up the northeast,
with the eastern seaboard to
New York City, which is the test drove that he took.
And they have the West Coast has more frequent charging stations than the East Coast right now.
Yeah, you can drive pretty much up the 5. You can drive it to Lake Tahoe, say, for example.
But Broder was basically testing the ability of the car to perform on this track.
Right, yeah, and it was like 10 degrees outside, right? And so Broder was saying that the cold was really just taking a number to the battery, and he wasn't making it to the charging stations. He actually ended up getting the car towed at one point. And Elon Musk fired back in an interview on Bloomberg West saying that Broder didn't charge the car fully. He took alternative routes through Manhattan in traffic. He abused the speed limit, and Broder is saying, I didn't do any of that. I mean, there's full details. You can read the article down below so that you can follow along with it.
Broder's review is very detailed.
It is very detailed.
And, then you have Elon Musk coming out saying that, not only Broder and the New York Times, essentially they're lying. Somebody's lying, right? Either Elon Musk is lying because he's saying, we have the logs from the car. This car's, technologically driven car. So we have all these electronic, computer hard drive of the car, like saved on their,
explains how
Tesla
you charge it, explains
like
with the miles per hour, it explains.
Yeah, and it just documents every instance, basically, that the user uses the car and where they go. And so
the problem is, of course, he says he has it.
He says he has it, and you're in the interview, but you don't produce the evidence.
How are you not well prepared on that Bloomberg West interview saying, here it is, here's the log? I mean, you have hundreds of millions of dollars in investments riding on the line in your company, and the New York Times is such a well-read newspaper that an article like this can really have a serious impact.
Which is why he's pushing so hard against it.
Right.
But if you really want to have full credibility when you're doing that, you need to be prepared with all the information that you're citing, or else it makes you look like you're the one hiding something. And, Top Gear also did a review on the car, and they said they ran out of juice as well. And I don't think Broder has an incentive to try and make Tesla look bad unless there is some ulterior motives here.
Now with the Top Gear,
and neither do we. We want electric car technology to go.
Absolutely, I think that's kind of why we're talking about
it needs to be done
this.
the right way. And so if the board at Tesla, looks at Elon and says, we support you completely, then they need to come out and make it clear that they do, and really lay out the evidence as to what the New York Times did wrong in this review and how they abused the car.
And it's as simple as just release the log. And if you come out and you say that you have the log, you have to have it. I mean, you should have had it with you on that.
That's a pretty bad PR mistake right there.